All right, this video, we got some more stuff from Suzume tools, so let's get into it. All right, I'm going to show you the box first. Now let's see, part numbers right here. So let me get this box opened up and get into it. And it's one-handed, so comes with a manual. I don't know why you would need a manual for wrenches, but whatever. Set that to the side. Comes with a nice roll pouch that you can put them in. Put the wrenches in and roll them up. That's pretty cool. But look at that. It also comes in a foam case for your toolbox drawer. Okay, here's the wrap that was around this. 10-piece extra long ratchet wrench set. And there's the numbers. Looks like it skips 15 and 18. I don't like that. Okay, like I said, it does have some skips. That's not good. I have already let them know that people don't really like wrench sets or socket sets that skip sizes. A lot of people will buy a different brand or a different set that doesn't skip before they will buy a set that does skip. But as you can see, this is kind of like a zero offset. I don't know if it says on there or not, but this is the 22. So non-ratchet on this end, ratchet on this end, and it's really a no offset on that side. What you do is you, on tight bolts, you break them loose with this end and then turn the wrench around instead of having to go find another wrench or get another wrench. You just turn the wrench around and ratchet it out with this one. Yes, I see it is not reversible. I have been talking with them about that, and they said they are working on getting some reversible ratchet wrenches. Because again, a lot of mechanics won't use ratchet wrenches that are not reversible. Because if you back yourself into a corner and you can't get this wrench off the fastener, you're kind of screwed because you can't reverse it. Now obviously to go the other way, you just take it off and turn it around if you haven't backed yourself up in a corner, right? But anyway, is that the right way? Yeah, that's the 22. Pretty nice, pretty long. Now I will say I have used their other ones, the flex heads. There's two different sizes. They're nice, they work good. Let's get a different one out. Here is the 19. Obviously it's the same. Non-ratchet, 12 point, and ratchet. I feel pretty smooth. I'm gonna hold this foam up. I wish tool companies, you see how this one wrench is turned where you can see the wrench and see the name? I get the theory behind that because they want you to be able to see the wrench, but it takes up a lot of extra space. What they should do is stand that wrench up like these, and then you could probably cut this much of the foam off where it wouldn't take up so much space. I mean, you already know what kind of wrench they are. You do, right? Just by looking at the wrench, you can tell. Yes, you can. And right there's the name, so you don't have to see the name. So it would be nice if tool, and it's not just this brand, just about all brands do that. They leave one or even two wrenches up like that in the foam where you can see the wrench. It makes a lot of wasted space. In a toolbox drawer, space is at a premium. You don't need to be wasting any space. You want them standing up. If the rest of the set is standing up like that, stand them up like that. That's just me, right? Let me know down in the comments how you feel about that, and what you think. So let's get one of the smaller ones out. This is a 10. Obviously it's non-ratchet 12 point, ratchet 12 point. Obviously it's shorter because it's a smaller wrench, right? You wouldn't want your 10mm wrench being as long as this wrench, because you'd end up putting way too much torque on a 10mm fastener, right? I'm gonna get them all out of the case and set them out where you can see them all. Okay, had to get the camera down to show you this. I couldn't pick these up because they would all fall off because they're not in the foam, right? Just wanted to show you all of them. Pretty good. This one here's kind of scratched up. I mean, it's a wrench. It's going to get scratched up, right? These are nice. I like these. I got a set of 0 offset wrenches where it's just, you know, just a regular wrench on both ends. But I'm pretty sure it's 2 different sizes. This is cool though. I like these. Now another thing that I've been talking with them about, that they said they're working on. I'm glad that they somewhat take my advice and try to come up with different wrenches that, you know, regular mechanics would want. It would be nice if they had this on one end and a flex ratchet on the other end, the flex head. So that, and reversible. That's what they need to come out with. Wrench just like this, regular wrench, flex head, reversible ratchet on this end. That would be awesome. They would sell like hotcakes. These should sell pretty good too. These are awesome. But like I said, you break the bolts loose with this end, and you flip the wrench around and take them out with that end the rest of the way. Or the other way around. Start the bolt by hand, zip it down with this end, and then when you need to get it tight, turn the wrench around and use that end. It's awesome. Awesome wrenches. Now I hope everybody's been getting these things. If you want to get a set of these, there'll be a link down there in the description, so you can go to Amazon and pick you up a set. These wrenches are cool. I wish I had something I was working on at the moment, but you know, it's early in the morning right now, so I'm not working on anything. But anyway, and like I said, I didn't pay for these. They sent me these to review. I'm going to get some good use out of these. Can't wait to use them. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.